Welcome back, gaming fans. It's Trinity Bell back again with Kyzaan, and we're now in the harbour of Stormreach. Now, from selling her gear, she's been able to get herself a little bit more money. So we're going to, this is where I put things that are relevant to her class, but with PD Guild rules, you're only allowed to use what you find or buy in the marketplace, or swap out with party members in the dungeon that you've just run. Like I explained before, I do things a little bit different because I run on my own, a rogue. So what I do is I sell my gear to my crafting, and instead of selling the gear to a vendor in the game. That's how she gets her money to pay for things like a thin quiver, which is 5 plat, and a wide quiver which is 5. So we'll take that out and take that out. So all up, that's, if we buy that as well, that's 15 plat, 17 plat. So then we'll just deposit the 17 plat. I'll just round it off. So that's how I keep her equipped. We're still basically not twinking my character. She has to earn the money to get the things. Really strict PD, that probably wouldn't pass. But anyway, now this was my free ticket that I get every time I roll a character. So I'm going to choose a skill now. I like to do one of her main skills, which would be disable a device, open lock, or search. Search I find very important, because if you can't find the trap, you can't disable it. So then what we do is, we've chosen that, then we click on it. Basically she reads it, and that gives her a free level in that ability. Now the next thing we're going to do here in the harbour is not actually go back and do those quests, that first quest from Courdry. A very important thing that you'll find as you adventure along is you're going to need a lot of space. At the moment we've only got 3 packs, so my first goal on a new character is to get this extra pack. Now the way we do that is, if you open up your adventure compendium, it gives you a list of what you've done already. As you can see my track record there, and you see the patron that gave it to you. Coin Lords, Free Agents, House J, Jarasco, House J for short, House Beneath, House D. Now the quests that we want to build up are the favour for these. Now when doing that on normal, you get 2, 3, that adds up. Then we go over here and you see as your favour builds up, you get more points, and this bar will fill up. What we're going for is 75 favour with the Coin Lord, so we would choose all the Coin Lord quests we can to get that 75 favour, and then it will, as a reward, we can get an extra backpack space, which is really cool. So what you can do is, if you run these on Elite, which we can go back and do, you get extra favour on Elite. So we're not going to do that. We're going to do the next one, which is the sunken sewer. No, hang on, that's in the marketplace. No, we won't do that. We'll stay here in the harbour for now. The Lost Tome. Okay, so we head over to the Lost Tome. Now, if you don't, I know where that is, but if you don't know where that is, you can open your map, and there's these little cup things tell you where you have to go. Now, the person that we want to speak to is Dalsamira Courdry, and she's over. You can see my little running thing. She's over here. So that's how you find quests. Takes a little bit getting used to the map, but you know, eventually you learn this. So here she is, and we're going to talk to her and get this quest. So she's already heard about me from her associates in Korthos, which, ooh, that's good, I think. And she needs help. She wants us to go into the library here and recover a tome. Now she's claiming that it's stolen, so okay. So she agrees. In we go. Recovering the lost tome. Now we'll go in on normal for this. And I won't use my hireling yet because
The librarian cheerfully agrees to show you his collection. He leads you below the tower, then motions you closer to speak.
On normal, I really shouldn't need my hireling.
The air is chilly and damp. Despite this, the books seem bone dry. Magic must be at work here.
Aha.
The librarian scans the shelves, muttering to himself. Best wait for him to leave before trying to steal Dalsamira's books.
As you see, there's a trap there.
The librarian has left the room. Quick, obtain the book and return to Dalsamira. The librarian's voice shrieks, "I know your true intentions, thief. My traps will be the end of you."
Ha! I think not. Or maybe. Whoop. There we go. Now we'll just disable this. We could have done it before, but we didn't want him to know that I knew that they were there. Okay. Here we go. Now these are mostly undead in here, so yeah. Sneak attack wouldn't really work. And besides, I'm on normal, so you know, it'd be pretty sad if I needed a cleric already. What does this do? Oh. area here that we need to search around here and find something. Here's a collectible that I was talking about. And if you search around the dungeon, you may find a way to unlock that barrier. There we go. There's the lever. That first lever did nothing. It was just a trick lever. Here we go along here. And now the barrier's gone, we can flick the switch. And that's part of disabling the traps and opening doors and things. Water is so annoying. Okay, opening up the gate. Coming through. Hup, 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 hup. Smashy, smashy, smashy. And then we go down the other side. You can see there's your map of the dungeon. If you need to find out where you've been and where you haven't been. Now this is the lightning traps. As a rogue, she should be able to get through here without taking damage, but oh, her intelligence is too low. Now, how we can fix that is put an intelligence item on if you have it, or if you have intelligence potion, you can take that. We don't, so we're going to have to just cop this. Hopefully, even if she gets hit by the lightning, she'll save anyway. But we can put on a lightning resist. Yep, there we go. See, save. We can put on a lightning resist, so if you're a character that doesn't have good saves, and there we have another lever. And then we run back. On Elite, this is a little bit more of a scary thing, getting hit by those lightning bolts, but even most characters should be able to run through with a resist. But if you've got a high intelligence character, casters, wizards, quite often, you click that rune and it will disable the trap for you. So hopefully I've done all the right thing and this door up here will be open. If not, you have to run back. There we go, I've done it. So we've disabled the sonic traps, but not the others. So what you can do, especially on Elite, you don't want to, if you don't want to go, if you can't disable the sonic traps, just go that way. Okay, here's the shrine if you need it. I prefer to leave it at this point. Again, another rune that will disable things. And there's more spot checks. Things to disable there. Uh-oh. We woke up some of these baddie things. Zombies. I hate zombies. There's resist fire potion, lovely. And here's more collectibles. So when you see these sparkly things, you click on them and you can get stuff. So you disable this trap. it will open up this chest, meaning there was a trap there. Don't know if it'll show it now, but yeah, these shoot out stuff and it'll kill you on higher levels. Again, most of these levels are fairly, these early levels are fairly forgiving with this sort of thing. It's good to use doorways as choke points, especially if you get swarmed by mobs, because they crowd each other out. And okay, so in there is Mepet, and if I had more intelligence, I'd be able to kill that and get another chest. Alright, so that's that for here, and this is where we need to search. Not a lot of clues.
You have found what you came for. It is time to leave this vile place.
Oh, what does that do? Never used that before. Nope, not that one. Okay, I don't know what that does. Never used that before. Alright, we're done. Finishing out. See, rather struggle free. For one, the level of the quest is 2 and I'm 3 now, so very forgiving on normal. We speak to Dalsamira again, and she gives her the tome, and she gives me a reward. I'll take that because that's a slashy weapon. A slashy weapon is good because I don't have one. Alright, I'll use that for now until I find something better. Okay, that's it for this one. I'll be back with another Coin Lord quest to get this pack. Bye.